Dude, what are you doing? Putting on my makeup. I'm gonna be a star. Okay, let's think about this. We have 2 subscribers. We have like 20 total views over all our videos. That's hardly a star. That's my point. We either have to look better or we have to get funnier. What about Steve? He's funny. Steve's not funny. Steve's dry. He shoots. Heard that. Okay, well what about me? I'm funny. I'll tell you what you are. You're late. You got 20 seconds to get on set. Welcome to another episode of Thurbers. I am Poacher Paulie, and whose recipe am I going to poach today? None other than Malcolm Reed from BBQ Done Right. So let me tell you about this guy. He is a barbecue pit master. If you look at the recipe we're making today, it's called Stuffed Venison Backstrap. And it has about 550,000 views, so pretty good. And he's a natural at it. He does a very good job. All the production work is really good. We are not going to barbecue today. We're going to do this in the oven. And I'm going to show you a simplified version of what he does with less ingredients. It's just going to be something that you can make when you get home. Won't take much time. Okay, very simple recipe. We have cream cheese. You guys are probably familiar with Philadelphia cream cheese from Kraft. This is just a store brand, not from Philadelphia. Who knows who makes it or where it's from. Jalapeno pepper. Now Malcolm does portobello mushrooms and parsley in his, and some onion. We're just gonna do something simple. I love jalapeno peppers. We're not going to use the whole thing, just a little bit to add a little flavor to it. Salt and pepper as always, and then we have bacon to add some of that fat, a little flavor to it, and venison. So really the 3 stars of the show are the cream cheese, bacon, and the venison. Everything else you guys can shuffle in and out however you see fit. The salt and pepper, I know Malcolm uses his AP rub. Killer Hog's AP rub is what Malcolm uses. So the first thing we're going to do is just dice up our jalapeno pepper and cook a little bacon in with that. I'm really looking for a couple things here, so I want to get this pretty well done. I'm looking for some bacon drippings to be in the bottom of this pan. And I'm also going to use this bacon to stuff our venison backstrap. Okay, I'm going to call that done. So we're going to take our bacon out. I'm not going to use all these. There's 3 slices here. I'm just going to use maybe 1 as in our stuffing. The other 2 I'll just eat. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator and just let it kind of firm up a little bit so it's easier to chop up. So there's our jalapeno. I'm just using about this much just to add a little flavor, but I don't want it to overwhelm our stuffed venison backstrap. Just to saute it to pull some of that moisture out. Okay, let's work on our filling. Bacon, cream cheese, and our jalapenos. Nicely roasted. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper to this. Okay, now for our venison. This is the important part, is we want to make a pocket in this. So I'm not cutting all the way to the edge. I'm not cutting all the way to the back. I'm just going to take my knife, go nice and slow. Don't get in a hurry here. Okay, see that I just made a pocket. Trying to get as deep as I can without going through. Get as much of that awesome flavor in there. I think that'll do it. Now we're going to put our stuffing in. Okay, we got it all in there, and this is going to be good. You know why it's going to be good? Because everything we're making this with is good. Now's a good time to go ahead and fire up your oven. I'm going to put it at 350. Malcolm Reed did his on a smoker, and the Traeger smoker, and he did his at 350 for about 35 minutes. A little more salt and pepper on the outside. So lay your bacon out the width of the piece of backstrap that you're going to wrap. Set your backstrap almost in the middle. Pull your bacon over the top. Now the fun part, just roll it up. Now I'm going to transfer that to a pan, and in the oven it goes. So in the smoker, Malcolm said that takes about 30 minutes to get done. You guys may have noticed one of these sitting on the board. This is a instant read thermometer. Super important when you're making back straps or anything venison. Do not overcook it. So Malcolm is looking for 125 to 130 internal temperature. That's not very high compared to some other meats. Do not overcook venison. It's going to be dried out. It's going to give that gamey livery flavor. We don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go for about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to check the temperature. Then I'm going to move my oven over to broil and finish them so I get a little bit of crispness to that bacon. Hey, what's up? Guess what? I'm next. I'm Shooter Steve. I'm really nervous because in our next video featuring me, I'm going to show our third bullet in our series of bullets. The Hornady interlock did great. The nozzler ballistic tip not so good. So I'm nervous. I hope this works out. 7mm 08 handgun hunting. So this has been going for about 30 minutes. I broiled it for the last 5. Let's check our internal temperature. About 130, 131. I'm going to call this one. Now, very important to let this rest for 10 minutes and then we're going to dig in. All right, you guys ready to check this out? We let it rest about 15 minutes. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle here, just like Malcolm did from Barbecue Done Right. Look at that cream cheese trying to get out. See what we have here. Oh, look at that. Look at that color. Look at that. Little past medium rare. This is going to be good. I'm just going to slice it right between these bacon strips here. This would be great to serve at a party. Just give that to one of your friends. Let them try some venison for the first time. All right, I got myself a bite. A little piece of bacon in there, some cream cheese, and the venison itself. Let's try to get all three in here together. Definitely taste the bacon. Oh my goodness. That is really good as is. I can guarantee I'm going to finish the rest of that. So what would I do different? Well, nothing really, but I would probably add a little bit more jalapeno to it just to give it that kick. I didn't really taste that in there, so I may use a whole jalapeno if I was to do it again. But that's really good stuff, man. You guys got to try this recipe. Hey, link in the description below for his YouTube video making the same thing. If you guys know a recipe I should poach, please let me know in the comments. You can say the name of it, or if you're crafty enough, put that link in there. Maybe it's your recipe that you made on YouTube and you want me to try it. Go Go check out some of Malcolm's other videos. He does everything, including but not limited to suckling pigs and crawfish. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thurbers. Again, Shooter Steve's up next time. That stuff was great. So I'm going to finish that up. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Give somebody some of your positive energy today. I'm out. I'm eating all that. Told ya.